So today we are here to present a seminar on the topic solar energy. Hereby we present the first version of our project Solar Energy. It covers the following topics: solar energy, types of solar energy, advantages and disadvantages, ways to use solar energy, areas, sources and need of solar energy. In addition, our project also contains attractive pictures, models, charts and a proposal project presentation. For over a century, the world had experienced a major economic growth that humanity had never seen before. The development of industries, the increasing number of vehicles, and the increase in number of household appliances had caused a significant growth in energy demand. As an alternative to these concerns, the development and implementation of renewable energy is completely unadvisable. One of those renewable energy is Concentrated Solar Power (CSP). The main aim of this project is to briefly go through the topic solar energy.
I'm Ankit Ashman, and now I'm going to tell that what is solar energy. Solar energy is produced from the light and heat from the sun that is used in several ever-evolving technologies such as solar heating, photovoltaic cell, solar thermal energy, and artificial photosynthesis. It is an essential source of renewable energy, and its technologies are broadly classified as either passive solar energy or active solar energy, depending on how they capture it, distribute it, or convert it into solar power. According to the United Nations Development Programme, in its 2002 World Energy Assessment, found that the annual potential of solar energy was around 1,595 to 49,837 exajoules. This is several times larger than the total world energy consumption, which was around 559.8 exajoules in 2012. The first concentrated commercial solar power plant was set up in 1890s. As India is a fast-growing industry, India produces about 38.62 gigawatts as of 2020. This is way higher energy than what India consumes. The electric energy that is generated is sold in the units of kilowatt hour or kWh. By the way, India consumes about 1,181 kilowatt per hour, and 1 gigawatt is equal to 1 million kWh.
Ways of solar energy. Solar cooker. A solar cooker is a device which uses the energy of sunlight to heat the food or to drink it. High-tech inventions, for example, electrical ovens powered by solar cells are possible and have some advantages such as being able to work in a diffuse light. Solar water heaters. Solar water heating is a conversion of sunlight into heat for water heating using a solar thermal corrector. A variety of configuration is available at varying costs to provide the solution in different climates and latitudes. Solar water heaters are widely used for in residential as well as industrial applications.
Now I am going to tell about the other two sources of solar energy, that is the solar row and the solar air conditioner. The solar row is nothing but to efficient your life, to make your money bills less and also to make diesels or petrol free. So in this you just use solar energy and convert it to electric energy which is used as row. Next, the air conditioner. Air conditioner is also the same way where you get cool air, but the sunlight which comes to the solar panel and gets absorbed, that converts it to solar energy, and which converts to electric energy, and from where you get the air conditioner. Now I am going to explain my model which has been, that is about the solar irrigation. So how solar irrigation happens? Like normal life, you always extend your for watering the plants, but in this way it's very easy. This is the solar panel from where the solar energy is passed, and this stores the solar energy, and this is the converter which converts the solar energy to the electrical energy, and this is the pump from where it collects the groundwater and takes it to the tank. In this tank all the water is stored together, and whenever you want you can pour it to the plants.
Now I'll be explaining how does the solar panel work. The solar panel works by absorbing photons, which are the particles of light. The photons knock out electrons from the atoms, generating the flow of electricity. The solar panel comprises of many small photovoltaic cells, and many cells are linked together to make up the solar panel. The top layer of the cell is made up of phosphorus and silicon, which helps the cell to add extra electrons with a negative charge to the top layer, whereas the bottom layer is made up of boron, which results in fewer electrons and gives the bottom layer a positive charge. Due to the charge difference, the electrons flow from the top layer to the bottom layer, resulting in creation of an electric field across the solar panel. Many other devices are used to change this power created by the solar panel into usable energy. Metal conductive plates collect the electrons and transfer them to the wires, and then the wires connected directly to the appliances or connected to the main junction, which gives proper amount of current to the appliances.
Today I'm going to talk about advantages and disadvantages of solar energy. Solar energy is one of the most important energy source. Amongst all the benefits of solar panels, the most important thing is solar energy is truly a renewable energy source. It can be harnessed in all the areas of the world and is available every day. We cannot run out of solar energy like any other energy source. The next advantage is reduce in electricity bill, since we will be getting most of our electricity by the electricity generated by the solar panels. Our electricity bills will drop efficiently. How much we can save on our bills will be depending on the size of solar system that we purchase. The next advantage is low maintenance cost. Solar energy system doesn't require that much of maintenance. We have to just keep them relatively clean. So cleaning them a couple of times per year will do the job. Big companies offer 20 to 25 years of warranty. Now I am going to talk about disadvantages of solar energy. The first disadvantage is the cost. The internal cost of the purchasing of a solar panel system is very high, including the solar panels, inverters, batteries and wiring, and the total installment fee is very high. The next is weather dependence. Solar energy is very dependent on the weather. Although we can collect solar energy during a cloudy day or a rainy day, the amount of energy received is very low. Solar panels are highly dependent on the solar sunlight to efficiently generate solar energy. Therefore, a cloudy day or a rainy day can reduce the efficient amount of solar energy received. The next disadvantage is the use. Solar panels require a lot of space. The more electricity you want to produce, the more solar panels you will need to fit in your house to possibly collect the more sunlight. Some solar panels, like solar panel PV, requires a lot of space, and some roofs are not big enough to fit the number of solar panels you require. An alternative for this is to install them in your yard, but the sunlight received will be very low or may not even receive. So this is the disadvantage.
Hello everyone, I am Amruta. I am going to speak a few words on ways need for solar energy. As we all know that our sun is the source of life on earth, and solar energy is useful to us in many different ways. The sun creates two main types of energy, that is the light and the heat energy. For many activities ranging from photosynthesis in plants to create electricity with photovoltaic cells to heat food and water. So what are some uses of solar energy? Let's explore the three common uses and benefits of sunlight in our daily lives. The first is the solar electricity. This is one of the solar energy applications that has gained a lot of momentum in the recent years. As solar panel costs decline and more people become aware of the financial and environmental benefits of solar energy. Solar energy is becoming increasingly accessible, while still a very small percentage of electricity is generated in the US. Solar electricity is growing rapidly, according to the US Energy Information Administration. The second is the solar water heating. Use of solar energy extend to the water heating systems. Most solar water heating solutions create hot water that is consumed inside the home. Solar water heaters use a rooftop cell to absorb the sun's heat and transfer it to the water tank. Solar water heaters usually have a 5 to 10 years payback, according to the US Department of Energy. The third is the typical use of solar space heating system. This include powering radiant floor or pairing with a forced hot air system to heat a home. Passive solar home design can also heat homes in the winter by taking into consideration the placement of windows and selection of the materials used in the building. Next, my friend is going to continue.
Sources of solar energy. Solar energy is the most abundant energy resource on earth. It can be captured and used in several ways. And as a renewable source of energy, it plays a very important role for our clean future. Solar energy comes from the sun and can be captured using various technologies, but primarily solar panels. The photovoltaic effect is the mechanism by which silicon solar panels harness the sun's energy and generate electricity. The main source of solar energy is sun. The energy is produced by nuclear fusion in the core region through a series of steps called the PP, proton-to-proton chain, in the surface of the sun. This process converts hydrogen into helium and heat and light energy. This heat and light energy is radiated by the sun in all the directions in the form of solar energy.
Ms. Aditi, as my friends have explained about the solar energy, I would like to explain you about some of its needs. Renewable. Solar panels produce electricity by transforming the continuous flow of energy from sun to electricity. Carbon dioxide free and clean. No harmful emissions are released into the air and electricity is produced, and thus there are no harmful effects towards the environment. Its low operating cost. The photovoltaic process that transforms sunlight into electricity does not require any fuel and has no variable cost. Lastly, it is efficient. You will be contributing to a more efficient way of generating energy through solar panels. Now, I would like to share some of the places where solar energy is used. First of all, Karnataka tops the list of states with the highest installed solar power generation capacity in the whole country. The state solar capacity is 7,100 megawatts. After Karnataka, Telangana tops the list. And Rajasthan claims the top position in the list of states with the highest estimated solar energy potential in the country. We would like to present a small PPT on our topic, that is solar energy, for your better understanding.
Now, me and my team are going to tell you some amazing and interesting facts about solar energy.
The world's largest solar power park is Pavgada in Karnataka.
Padla Solar Park is the largest solar park in India, in Rajasthan.
The Indian city Agra is the country's first solar city.
Our Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate Asia's largest solar power plant in Madhya Pradesh.
Rajasthan is one of India's most solar developed state. It is the home to world's largest Fresnel type 125 megawatt CSP plant at Dhirubhai Solar Park. Gujarat had been the leader in the solar power generation in the country.
The Sri Sai Baba Sansthan Trust has the world's largest solar steam system.
Energy of the day, conclusion. Solar energy technology has a very important role to play in the present energy and environment crisis. Solar concentrated technology has good potential for various applications. Parabolic solar dish concentrators can be very useful in industrial applications which use about 20% of total consumption in India. India also has an advantage because it has urgent needs. Need generates urgency, which generates demand, which in turn generates innovation. These factors create conditions for India to move ahead. New research can lead to further improvements and widespread application of solar energy in cost-effective electricity generation, medical applications, biomass gasifications, and much more. Conclusion is the end of something or the judgment we make. Conclude task quickly but reach conclusion slowly. Solar energy, today's resource for a brighter tomorrow. Future energy, start now. Be the part of movement in India. Hope you all had a great time and understood the concept of solar energy. Thank you and have a nice day.